The disc bags.
An innovative effort to bring solutions to many challenges facing learners from impoverished rural communities. The idea behind these mobile desks is to make life easy for the learners and teachers. South Africa, like many other countries in the continent and abroad, is facing many infrastructure challenges. These challenges affect the performance of learners, dignity and self-esteem.
According to UNESCO, there are 3 million children in South Africa alone that do not have desks at school. In Africa, there are 95 million children without desks at school. And globally, over 400 million children do not have desks at school. By a child not having a desk, their handwriting is affected. Their focus, their concentration, their homework delivery, and their overall academic ability is affected.
Many foundation-level schools in the rural areas still have no access to desks.
We've heard with the school performs well, and the school has a difficulty in terms of desks, and there are learners that are facing learning barriers such as sight. So what we want to achieve is to create a fully fledged learner that can achieve great things in the future, because the future of the learners or of the country is in the learner's hands. So our part is to assist the learner become the best version of themselves.
We're definitely not doing enough. The only time it will be enough is when every child has a desk in school. And we're very far from that. I do believe that together with private companies, CSI and government, we can make a difference and we can ensure that every child has a desk in school.
The Education Department says this donation will add positive impact to these foundation phase children.
It is also a good gesture for our kids in the Eastern Cape to receive this particular donation from Old Mutual and my desk. So I organized it, and today we are witnessing those fruits, and I'm excited.
Besides the desk donation, learners are also given free eye test.
We are feeling grateful. This is a good innovation. So our kids are going to be more motivated. They're going to have a lot of interest to come to school to learn more.
This is so privileged, and then also it advantageous to the learners that have a barrier of not seeing clearly, maybe at the boards, and then can't read properly because they can't see. So Old Mutual ensure providing them with those sunglasses or reading glasses, it is going to give them an advantage of being successful on whatever that they are doing, like more especially when they are reading and then want to see something at the board.
Smile and happiness to the little ones confirm the significance of provision of proper infrastructure to produce quality results for the next 12 years.
Imagine being 7 or 8 years old, right? Grade 1 or 2, and having to carry this to school, having to be a human walking billboard for modern capitalism, right? Because this is exactly what this is. The Department of Education is so useless. And I say this on a public platform, right? The Department of Education is so useless that they have to involve third-party, multi-billion-dollar corporations to give kids, right, school bags that weighs 75 kilograms probably, because this looks pretty heavy for a 7-year-old, right? And also in all of that, being an advertiser indirectly without even giving consent as a 7-year-old. Don't waste my time.
If the intent was good, then all you would have done is donated disc. If the intent was good, then no one would have even known about these discs and not use it as a publicity stunt. If the intent was good, then you wouldn't have used it in an opportunistic way, nor would you have used it in a capitalistic way and used our children as walking billboards to not only display your failure as a department, but also show you how far we are when it comes to oppressing our people. Because explain to me why it is that our children need to carry their desk to school. Explain to me why it is that they need to be used as walking billboards for McDonald's. You haven't done anything good aside from showing that you have failed as the Department of Education.
I'm not a cowboy. Listen, I'm gonna make you sweat, make you wet, make you wet, wet, wet. I'm gonna make you scared, little baby, pissing in your chest of pressure.
Vault unlocked. Hey, Dazzling Diamonds. This one is just, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of confused and saddened also by people's responses. But I want to talk about it. So there's this new innovative bag that the government is going to be giving to kids in less fortunate circumstances. This bag doubles up. It doesn't just double up. It can become a desk, storage space. It can become, it also has like a solar light in it. It's a lot of things in one. The bag that I just showed you guys, right? A lot of people are outraged. And I think that the first video that I saw of these desk bags was the original, I think, creation. The blue or something like that. And then now McDonald's has stepped in. Obviously, the government has approached McDonald's to sponsor these bags. And the McDonald's version of it has an M, and it's McDonald's. It's red. It's got the M. You can just see that it's McDonald's, right? When it was last week or the beginning of this week, when I saw these bags, now they're rolling out the McDonald's one as well. These bags are going to kids that are less fortunate, that probably cannot afford bags, or that go to schools that don't have desks and chairs. Oh, it also can be a chair. The bag is a backpack. It's a storage. It's like a storage. It looks like a cooler box, almost.
Why nang bega nonke so?
Intombazana endini sithi ngale Beyonce uyenzayo.
It has, you can attach the legs. Everything is attached to one thing to make it a desk and a chair. So you have multiple functions of this creation. Initially, when I saw it, I was thinking, oh wow, this is going to help a lot of people. And especially the people that really, really need it, that can't afford bags or caddies or wheelies, right? And I thought, this is so cool. It does a lot. Like the functionality, the way that bag works is kind of super great. And then I started to see people being upset with the bag. Kids are going to be carrying around on their backs this 100 kg thingy. How can the government do this? This is propaganda. These are a lot of things. Those people that are being negative about this disc bag thing, I just feel like, this is my personal opinion, you're coming from a place of privilege. I understand why people are pissed, because the government is supposed to be doing more. The government is supposed to be doing more, especially when it comes to education, providing infrastructure, providing tables and chairs for kids. Those things are supposed to be there. But let's just face it, here we are right now in 2025. Those things are not available to some kids. And there's a solution for that. Don't look at it from your point of view, Jenna, where you had desks and chairs going to multiracial schools or private schools. Those families and those kids are really grateful and happy to have that kind of thing. You know how in school, before you get your pen license, not only do they test you on your cursive, but they test you on your neatness. These are criterias. They go step by step. And I'm mentioning this because I remember how excited both of my kids were to get their pen licenses. It's a big deal. But your child, which I will even scold my kids if I ever catch them doing their homework just on the couch. There are multiple tables in the house. There's a counter. Do you understand? Surfaces. Never ever do your homework in a place where your book is bent, sitting funny. Those kind of bags enable the kids to actually write neatly, properly. When you have that kind of stable surface to do your work is going to prove how confident you are. It makes you feel more confident. It's not lumpy, and you're bending your book. No, uhleli. These bags the kids can take back home. They even equipped it with solar lights for the people that are less fortunate, where they can still write their homework or study, and they can just charge the lights in the sun. Sometimes people just want problems where there are none. Yes, we know the government is effed up. But then now here's a solution to a very, very big problem that we have been facing in education. Why not embrace it and allow it? And the crazy thing is, the kids that are less fortunate, right? They're probably really happy right now to get those bags. When my kids started grade 4, it's from grade 4, where things start to get a little bit hectic. They had these big, big ass textbooks for every single subject. Lisa had it, and now Leslie's had it. Now Leslie has it now that he's also leveled up to grade 4. So from grade 4 onwards, the textbooks get bigger and it's heavy. When Lisa started getting those textbooks, we bought her like a strong bag. We didn't actually consider. As a matter of fact, from grade R to grade 3, I mean, she didn't need it. But we always saw when we dropped them off, other kids have this bag with wheels. I wonder why. It was just a thing. Maybe it's a requirement as they get into the higher grades on the stationery list, but we never saw it on the stationery list. That's from grade R to grade 3. And then when Lisa got to grade 4, the caddy or the wheelie, it wasn't on the stationery list. So we bought all the stationery list, things on the stationery list, water bags, what. And then she came back on the second day, or on the first day, with all these textbooks. Tried to put them in her bag, check the timetable. They attend most of these subjects every day. And that's when it clicked to us that, that's why those other kids had the wheelies, or the caddies, the cardies, whatever you call it. Because those textbooks are so heavy. Me, now in my life of high school, primary school, I never had to deal with these thick, big, the textbooks until I got to college, really. And I didn't even attend every single lecture every single day, so I could choose which textbooks I'm taking with me. But that day when she came back, the first day, I look at those books and I look at my child. If she was in Cape Town, the wind would take her away. And immediately we had to go get that caddy. So when the year started with Leslie, we got the caddy. They have those caddies and they have wheels for a reason. Those books are heavy. I can't, not that I can't, I can do it, but I don't want to do that the whole day. Back in our day, we used to have the comprehensions and the, what's the thing? The thing with the lights. What is it called? Overhead projector. We didn't really use textbooks like that. We had worksheets, overhead projector, writing on the chalkboard. Times are different now. Why is maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why are you so mad that it's an advertisement for McDonald's? It's not like even the kids in the less fortunate areas can really afford McDonald's like that. And then most of the people that are complaining about those bags are people that are privileged. You are. You're better off. What do you want to do? Boycott the bags, and then the kids in the rural areas don't have that luxury of a chair, a bag, a table in one with a solar light, you're taking away something that is good for them by your outrage. Because people like to be negative and have negativity sells. But if you look at it on a broader perspective, it works. That bag is quite good. And let's stop with the thing that the kids have to carry this very heavy bag. Just like a caddy and a wheelie that we have bought for our kids because those textbooks are too many. It has wheels where they can drag it.
Parents of grade 4 and 5 learners, gather here quickly. These cardi bags are the best pandemic to ever happen to our children. No more heavy bags on their backs.
What's the problem? You want to fight big corporations, or McDonald's. You want to fight the government. Are you actually thinking about the kids? Did you see some of the videos where the kids are so happy and excited to be sitting on that chair and writing? Some of them in rural areas, they learn underneath trees. Even if maybe they do have the facility, the infrastructure of a classroom, but they'll still go right under a tree. Do you know how exciting and how much it means for them to actually have their desks? They're not even thinking about the physical labor of now you must assemble your desk, put your feet on, the legs on, and then, begin the day. They are just excited to have a desk. There are no desks in some of these schools. They should actually put 4 more legs for the chair because the chair is quite low. They should put 4 more legs for the chair to be higher for even higher grade students to have a high chair and a desk. They should add it on, I think. And it's going to be given free to the kids. If you guys are complaining about how the government is so effed up, they're going to private corporations and so on and so forth to get this thing done that they should have done with the wooden normal tables, something is wrong with you. Because already you know that your government is shitty. They pocket the money. Why can't you just be glad that there's a solution for the kids? For the kids. If I catch flack for this video, that's okay. I'm just like, I was looking at that back chair thingy and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of cool. It's actually really kind of cool. And it's going to be free to those parents that don't have money. And if, like my kids now, are in higher grades and we bought them, do you know how much a caddy is? From 1.6 up for a caddy. And a caddy doesn't even have the functionality of those bags. It doesn't have half of what those other kids have on those free bags. Sometimes think. And if you know that our government is so shitty, do you really expect the greatest and the most from them? Because what would they say then? Let's say a place in KZN, like now, there were those mud what is it called, Konja? Sinkhole, not a sinkhole, man. Those mud situations where people had perished. If that was to happen at a school location and the furniture and the tables and stuff got damaged, and then they introduced these bags, everybody would be like, yay! Why can't you just see the positive in a situation that is dire? If you already know that the devil that you are dealing with, the government, is so shiesty, why can't we rejoice the fact that at least there was a solution for the kids? Stop looking at it from your social media. I need to do this rant. Why? You're so inconsiderate. What happens when McDonald's sees this and wants to pull out in manufacturing these bags that a lot of kids could use in the rural areas or impoverished areas? Because it's drama online. Now those kids have nothing because of your idiocy. You're giving weird vibes. You're living in the matrix, and that's something that you're going to have to get into. You have to accept that reality. Nothing is fair here. But when there is a glimmer of hope or something that could be potentially beneficial, if it's not beneficial for you, like this situation is not beneficial for you, or the content creators that I've seen, it's beneficial for those kids. And it's not lying and saying they have to carry this bag. It's so heavy. It has wheels, like the same caddies that we buy for our kids. Cardies, caddies, wheelies. When my kids walk out the door every single freaking day, I feel bad for them. And that thing is on wheels. That bag that they are showing now, it's on wheels too. That one is even better. It has the option of a backpack. That one is even better. It has the option of a desk. That one is so much better. It has the option of a chair. And we are paying from 1.6 upwards for these bags. And then some of your kids are so reckless. They get to school, they just throw the thing in the line. Yeah, look at the handle. What? I told my kids, don't mess around with your wheelies or your caddies. Cardies. How do you pronounce it? You better finish grade 7 with that thing. That thing is very, very strong. There's no way we can be buying these bags every single year. You keep your bag neatly. Oh, Lisa needed it she needed it for the first time last year. In December, before schools opened, she washed it. You can even wash it. It was good to go again. It's not like a backpack and material. And I expect the same thing with my son. You take care of your property. Because that bag carries those thousands and gazillion textbooks. I'm not even joking. Comment if I'm lying, guys. From grade 4. It's a different game. And they go to every subject every single day. It's not like in college with us, where you could, okay, I'm not going there today. I'm not going there. Or even in high school. Now, they need the caddies. They need them. Those kids that are getting the McDonald's. And guys, what better company to promote it or to sponsor than McDonald's? Bana bagata McDonald's. It's cool for them. You can have a McDonald's bag. Sometimes adults are just weird, bro. You don't think. All you want to do is create negative content like, this is so bad. This is how the kids are a walking, talking advertisement for McDonald's. They have a bag and a desk, which they probably wouldn't have gotten from the government, and you know it. From the devil that you know. Now this is a problem too. They have something. And your negativity online right now is going to cause brands or companies like McDonald's to then pull out. And other companies not to pull in. You're acting ridiculous and stupid. If your kid in a private school and a government school, unlike the kids that are impoverished, you're acting ridiculous. If you are still also buying a freaking caddy, if you are buying a caddy, you're buying the same thing. The only thing is the caddies don't have the same functionality. What do you mean? Stop that thing. You're being weird. Sure. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. To all parents, your kids from grade R to grade 3, it's gonna be nice and easy with the backpacks and whatnot. It's really cute. Get to grade 4, you're gonna need that caddy. And in the years to come, it's only gonna get more expensive. They are not using the comprehension again. What's the thing again? The thing I mentioned, man. Not whiteboard markers. Now they use whiteboard markers and not chalkboards. The overhead projector. So your child has to carry the textbook every single day of their life on the back. That's a problem. The caddies, the wheelies, and these government ones, sponsored by McDonald's or who, those are not a problem. It helps. Your kid can just drag the thing. And it lasts longer. Think. Always looking for drama, some of you. Always looking for drama. Can never see the lights at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't have to be your tunnel. It's somebody else's tunnel. Those people that are impoverished, they need it. You can't even consider them with your dark videos. Sure, you're unfair. Anyway, all the best, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.